Oh, sorry.
Yes, transcriber.
I can't even speak.
We think we're missing a phone call to either state police or Carthage Officer Mueller.
Mueller,
Asking how we could get protection in any way from the landlord entering our home, and he is not really wanting to discuss anything that's hypothetical.
Yeah.
And if we can find that call, we will place it in accordingly.
Yeah. Until then, we will proceed forward without it.
Okay, go.
All right. Next is 9:27 at 1 p.m., 1:30 p.m. And this call lasts for 5 minutes, and it is to the Carthage Department of Police Department.
Oh, sorry. 9:27?
Yep.
Hi, yes. My name is, Jennifer Watson. I'm a receipt of a notice of violation from the Carthage Police Department. I'm a tenant at will, which means I don't have to allow my landlord to enter unless he has a court order. I don't have to give him a key. For some reason, they don't seem to be recognizing this, and I've been served with a notice of violation about trash. I've been locked out, denied, and restricted from storing my trash temporarily until pickup. I'm not sure why the notice would be delivered to me instead of the owner of the property.
You have a notice for too much trash on the property or something?
No, my landlord's prohibiting. In other words, I'm an at-will tenant, not a regular tenant. I don't know if they know what that means, but he has continuously, and I have spoken with an attorney, Board of Health, EPA. Over the weekend, the Carthage police were here. Trash was thrown up onto my porch and torn apart by wild animals for the third month in a row. And I keep picking it up at my own expense and providing my own trash receptacles, which as of this weekend once disappeared. So without a police department that actually recognizes that I'm a tenant at will, I have different rights, and the owner of the property can't deny me storage of my trash until pickup day, I'm going to continue to have this kind of weirdness. I'm sick. The police are actually here almost every day. You can hear it in my voice. I've lost my voice from trying to explain this.
What's your address, Jennifer?
Oh, I'm sorry. 514 South James Street in Carthage, New York.
What apartment number?
Apartment 1.
And the phone number you can reach that?
I'm at 315-975-7903.
All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have an officer call you.
Thank God, because I can't handle another home visit.
All right. Well, the problem with this will be he's on another call that's going to take a while. So as soon as the village officer's free, I'll have him give you a call, okay?
Okay, and do you know what officer it is?
Right now it is Huber.
Okay,
I'm
and...
not sure if that's the one who'll be calling you or not.
Okay, sir, may I please reiterate that this has been going on for 3 months, and that they should already be aware of the situation, and that I am a tenant at will.
I'm not sure. What is a tenant at will? What is
okay, so
I'm not even familiar.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? According to the New York State law, it means that, in layman's terms, I was a roommate, and Joe Gutman, the owner, said, you know what, I want you guys out. And then he changed his mind and let me stay, but we never signed anything like a lease agreement, nor do we have anything as far as a real verbal agreement. So he hasn't been able to evict me, and we've been going back and forth, and so there's been a lot of bad feelings. I'm trying to move, simply because I can't take it anymore, but until they actually understand, I actually have different rights, and I can read you something maybe that will help.
I don't need to read it. You can discuss that.
Well,
I will put your having on conversations with the landlord and have him give you a call.
Thanks.
Have a good day.
Yep.
And to Chief Huber was the one who came out the prior day, knocked on the door the day after I was arrested, and left the original notice. So he's the perfect person to be calling me back for the 5-day notice.
Yep. Anyway, the next one is
Should be the discussion.
yeah, he calls you back.
And what's the time?
3:52 going on 4 o'clock.
So that was a call at 1, and he returns the call at about 4 p.m. on the 27th. How long's the call?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. All right, here we go.
Actually, hold on. It's 9 minutes and 17 seconds. Sorry. But yeah.
Hello, this is Jennifer Watson.
It's Chief Hubert, Carthage Police, returning your call.
Hi, yes, Chief Huber. I've had interactions with you since, I believe, July. Joe Getman is the owner of the property at 514 South Jefferson, Apartment 1. I am an at-will tenant, which means that we do not have a signed lease agreement. He kind of went back and forth, changed his mind. I've got the right to lawful and exclusive possession of the apartment and the premises. No one can come and go onto the premises without my permission. That's what at-will tenant means. It is slightly different. He would have to have, or someone would have to have a court order. Most recently, it looks like garbage was thrown onto my property. Ken and I guess the caretaker and the police department were dealing with that this weekend. It's been left unresolved between myself and the property owner. I've been denied a place to store the property until pickup, locked out of every facility, and you guys served me with a violation notice. I'm hoping that that notice will go to Joe, the property owner, instead of myself.
He's getting one too.
Okay. Also, since there is no trespassing, I'm the only one who can give permission as to who can come and go from the property.
The duplex, so other people can go on the property.
I'm saying my specific domain, which has been poisoned in the basement with a bug bomb causing a pet death. Please look at the report on 8/24. And the other report that was regarding the entry into my property, I believe it was Monday, and Officer Hagan came out. Someone unscrewed the coupling in the bathroom, and the water pressure allowed the water to leak in my apartment. It was not a burst pipe, so I did take pictures. It is something that had to be actually physically unscrewed by someone in my apartment. Since I was out with my adult protective caseworker moments before, they had to enter the property again with keys and have just exited within, I don't know, recent time period. I would very much appreciate that that was also investigated. I was not aware that the previous investigation had closed. I don't know when it closed, although the pet did die from the poisoning in August. In September, police were once called to the property again, and I was again treated as if I was not a tenant at will. So if you guys could just update your records, and if you have any questions or anything about that, I'd like to resolve it because I'm exhausted and I'm getting sick, and you guys are over here constantly.
I know, I wish I could stop going over there.
I know
But your neighbors called me and complained about your garbage sitting outside on the curb, not in garbage cans, so that's why I was there.
It's really weird that garbage on the curb is from, and I helped clean up, the cleanup of the basement, which has been going on, I guess, for a couple of weeks now, maybe longer. And they had someone come out and pick up garbage. Why it wasn't all picked up, I believe, was part of the reason I got yelled at by Ken, and garbage thrown on my patio. And I get it. It's frustrating for everybody. I just don't have a place to store it. I have one little bin now on my patio, and I would really like to just have that one little bin. And this is my third one. I mean, there has to be a place until garbage day to store it. And I picked it up so many times, and everybody gets into it because we live out in the country. and I just don't have the money and the energy and the strength to keep picking it up. And if I don't have a place to store it, we've all got problems.
Is someone coming to pick up that garbage?
I don't know who it would be. I mean, I asked for it not to happen. I think they've been out here a couple of times. It should never have been thrown onto my patio in the first place. If you're asking for me to go out there again and pick it up in garbage bags and store it, I will, Officer Hoover. I will, Chief Hoover. But I don't have a place to put it. I just got that one bin, and I'll pick it up and I'll make sure it's disposed of. But just this last time, please. And then where am I going to put it?
I don't. You'll have to deal with your landlord on that one. I can't give you permission to put it anywhere.
See, and then I guess we have to go to the landlord, or Ken, because he's got to unlock the shed or somewhere. Because it's gross and horrible to store it in the
To do
basement.
that, go to the judge and tell him that he's not abiding by your guys' deal.
Is that really what I have to do?
We're not getting involved in your guys' landlord garbage dispute.
Well, I guess...
We're working on your burglary complaint. We're investigating that, and you'll be notified if it's closed by arrest or if it's closed by no evidence. But right now, it's still open.
Well, according to Seth Buckman, who is my attorney, it's not for me to go before a judge to resolve. It's for the owner to go before a judge and resolve. So I shouldn't be getting notice at all, and I'm not responsible. He's got to keep it clean, hazard-free, and debris-free. So even though it's terrible and it's irritating and it's horrible and an expense to me, legally, I am not the property owner. It's not my responsibility.
It's not your garbage?
I have to have a place to store it. It doesn't matter whose garbage it is. If it's property garbage, if it was from cleanup from next door, any garbage of the property, the owner of the property has to provide a place to store the garbage with container lids so that we're all clean and safe and nobody's getting sick and the animals aren't tossing it everywhere. It doesn't matter where the property generated the junk from, whether it be previous tenants with stuff removed.
Gotta give you cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. But it still doesn't change the fact your neighbors are complaining. I gotta do something about it.
Oh, I understand, and I get it, and they helped put it there.
Send a notice too. I gotta send a notice to the owner and I gotta send a notice to the tenant. And I did both of those.
I've asked the neighbors not to trespass, not to come up, not to be on property, but that continues to happen too, including this most recent throwing of the garbage back onto my patio. It has to stop. I know it's a different kind of lease and it comes with different rights and laws, but they have to stop doing what they're doing. They're making me sick, they're making me scared, and today I could have been actually out doing things and productive, and I can't. It's just wearing me down. I want to move on, I want to move out, I want to go, and I'm afraid when I leave, someone's entering, and I'm just too tired and too broke to keep trying to fix things that are beyond my control.
Understood.
And I appreciate that. That means the world to me.
Okay. I will talk to your landlord if he ever calls once he gets the notice. I had to mail it to him because he's nowhere near here.
Clayton.
He's in Germany right now.
Okay, so no one's going to pick that up, and that's a shame. I think Ken probably is in a better situation to resolve it quicker and at least get it so that it's not going to be a worse disaster than it is.
But he's not the owner, so I can't give him a notice.
He is the authorized caretaker, and he qualifies as an agent for the landlord under an at-will tenant. He's the one that put it on the patio. He should be the one to remove it from the patio and provide proper storage up to 7 days until it can be properly removed.
Yeah, but we're going on more than 7 days now.
He actually put it up here, I believe, Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Friday. It's 7 days.
Oh my gosh, this whole week is gone. If you open
Work on it. We'll get a hold of Ken too.
Appreciate it.
So
Thank you.
work on it on both ends. You'll work on it on your end. I'll work on it my end, and Ken work on it on his end.
Thank you very much.
I just want to get it resolved so that the neighbors aren't saying I'm not doing my job.
Okay, got it.
All right.
All right, thanks.
You done?
Okay, so surprisingly, you might hear during the conversation, he mentioned curb, I mentioned patio. So we were kind of talking about two different areas, nonetheless. A mix-up of previous tenants' garbage, my previous roommate's garbage, my garbage, garbage in the shed, so entire property garbage. And the only one that picked it up was me. And we do have film and pictures, but Ken did show up to participate and giggle. Neighbor did show up to join Ken in the fun show. And Chief Huber did take Friday off. I did contact everyone in the village board that I could think of, including the codes people, to see if they, since I put in the effort to rebag everything, help me find anybody who could help me store it so it would not be ripped apart again. And as you will see, it was ripped apart again, and I was served a notice in person today by a very frantic Officer Michael Higgins, only now it's dated way further back, starting earlier in September, and it is a Carthage Police Department appearance ticket for the same garbage that was cleaned up, and this appears to be a ticket issued today as if no cleanup ever occurred.
Study.
Also important to note that it was issued by the chief, who swore an affidavit that at 8 a.m. this morning, and that would be October 4th, well now we're going October 5th, but he did see basically owner, lease, tenant, otherwise throw, cast, spill, deposit, or cause to permit to be thrown litter, rubbish, trash, refuse, garbage, manure, that the defendant Jennifer Watson and the current tenant, I guess that maybe me and my son, intentionally, knowingly, and unlawfully stored outdoor garbage, waste, rubbish for more than 7 days. So there's no recognition of any of the conversation, any effort on my part, no effort on the landlord's part, or Ken's part, or the neighbor's part. Very strange that this non-issue on Friday, where no one could be reached, was now a major issue today. And I am the only one that put forward any effort that I know of.
Next is Friday's effort, correct? September 28th, 2018, 12:49 a.m. Right, afternoon.
After the cleanup.
Yep.
By me.
After the cleanup, and this call lasts 6 minutes. Ready, set, go.
How may I help you? Hi, I'm hoping to speak with Chief Huber. For Carthage, just one moment for me. Thanks. I have Officer Capone on duty right now. Is this a police matter, or do you need to specifically speak to Chief Huber? He asked me to clean up the trash on my patio, and I have. So somebody needs to pick it up or it'll get messy again. I got a notice. And so I think either he needs to get the message, or I should.
Did you already leave a message for him or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So he may not have just been back on duty since you left the message. Who's responsible for picking you up? Do you know, or?
Yeah, it would be the landlord, who then needs to supply. We talked yesterday. Either containers to hold till trash day, or they need to open up a shed or something on property to put it in, because it's just getting ripped apart by the animals.
Okay. Have you spoke to your landlord?
Oh, many times.
Okay.
And yeah, we came to an agreement that he was going to take care of it. I think that was at the beginning of the month and the beginning of last month. And it isn't being taken care of. And then I got it thrown on my patio and left there. So yeah, I tried to get people's help, but it wasn't going to happen. So it's like really deep, it's just a mess. So I bagged it all up again, put it out by the street. But if it gets torn up apart, I'm worried that it will be my responsibility again. I'm trying to move out. I need to actually be out now. I just don't have, I just can't do it again. But if nobody picks it up, and the caretaker's here, he knows, but there's an issue over the fact that the owner's in Germany, and who should do it. It doesn't, at this point, matter who, just somebody.
Okay, well, if you've already left a message with Chief Huber, I'm sure I'll get that when he gets back on duty.
Oh, I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I asked you in this conversation if you'd left a message for him, and you said yes. You have not.
No, I'd like to.
Okay. Just 1 second for me, okay?
Uh-huh.
Let me see if it's something that's just the officer that's working right now for cuts, because like I said, I don't know when Chief Huber will be back in.
This is the deal. I've been told that I'm going to get arrested. I have to keep my nose clean, and I'm afraid. I don't want another officer out here. I'm afraid you guys are going to arrest me.
Babe, I didn't say I was going to send an officer out there. I was checking to see if the other officer was available to speak with you, because I don't know when Chief Huber will be back in, and you sound like you want to get this taken care of.
Okay.
I didn't say anything about sending an officer there.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Just 1 moment for me. What is your name, please?
Jennifer Watson.
Okay, let me check to see if he's available to speak with you, okay?
Yeah.
There's no reason to be upset. You just assumed that I was sending an officer out there and you're going to be in trouble, and I never said I was doing that.
Okay.
So you're saying that you have all the trash picked up and you need someone to take care of it, correct?
I either put it in a container or somewhere where the animals won't lift the bags and hurt again.
All right, just 1 second for me. Okay, I'm going to put you through Officer Capone, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just 1 second for me.
Hi, I was told that I should help facilitate the picking up the trash on a property that I'm an at-will tenant at.
Hello, Curtis, please.
You can't hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Hello, Curtis, please.
Officer Capone? You can't hear anything I'm saying.
Hello?
Hello?
Now, even though it sounds kind of suspicious, I believe that it is possible that he did not hear me.
Oh, yeah.
And so I do call back, and this is what happens.
Yeah, you call back.
What time? How long does it last?
One at 12:56. I don't know how many minutes later. Like literally the same second, I think. On 9/28/2018, and this call lasts for 7 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay.
I will edit out the calling, the ringing.
Hi, I guess, disconnected from Officer Capone. He couldn't hear me and hung up.
What's your name?
Jennifer Watson?
Okay, just hold a moment. All right, and we're going to try that again.
Okay.
Cards, please.
Hi, Officer Capone?
Yes.
This is Jennifer Watson at 514 South James Street. I had a conversation with Chief Huber yesterday, and he asked me to rebag the garbage that was on my bill, but we both agreed that the owner or caretaker needed to supply a container until pickup, and I'm just calling to let you know that I have done so. There's just a little bit left. If there's too many bees and I'm allergic, so I'm going to wait, but all the trash has been bagged and rebagged, and it's all up at the street, and the caretaker is next door, but either bins with lids or taken away, or it's going to happen again today. You know, the animals and stuff will tear it apart.
Okay, so what are you calling me about?
Well, he asked me to do what I could on my end, and I've done what I could on my end, and the owner is in Germany, and per our conversation, he kind of wants to know what I did on my end. So I'm following up the next day to say I did what I could. He was also going to see what he could do. He's not in. I don't want people to think I didn't do anything. But if nobody actually takes step 2, then the same thing is going to happen again. So I'm calling in to let anyone who might want to know that I got a notice that there was trash everywhere and I needed to pick it up, and I've done so. And
Okay, so you were served with a 5-day notice for trash?
I think it was clean it up. Yeah, clean it up on October 3rd. And it was bagged and everything. It's just that the containers are missing.
You said you got most of it, but not all of it?
Yeah, there's too many bees out there, but it's mostly just little pieces now on my patio. But the majority of it is cleaned up. I'll get the rest tonight when I guess the bees are sleeping. But yeah, it's all bagged and rebagged as best I could, and it's out at the street.
Okay. I will leave him a note to follow up with you. He's working Monday. And he'll come over and take care of it, okay?
Okay, but tonight, if the caretaker or the owner doesn't do their part, it's going to be all over the street, and he was concerned that the neighbors were telling him that he was not doing his job, and he did not want that to happen. And if the caretaker or the owner or somebody doesn't act, it's going to be all over the street again. Everything I just did is going to be undone. So if you think leaving a note until Monday is best, that's of course your option. But I'm concerned that probably tonight everything's going to be all over the street and everything is going to be a mess again. I mean, I can't make somebody get a container for me.
Whose responsibility is it to get rid of the trash?
The owner of the property.
Is it the owner or you?
It is the owner, sir. I'm an at-will tenant. He's to keep the property debris clean, safe, provide trash to receptacles for up to 7 days until trash can be removed.
Okay, and that's a written lease on his end?
We do not have. I am an at-will tenant. He's responsible for everything. He can't even enter my property. I am an at-will tenant. It is different. An at-will tenant means that no one can enter my apartment without my express permission. No keys, no entry, no nothing. He takes care of the trash. We do not have a lease, and I am not being evicted.
Okay. Well, it sounds like a civil matter to me on who provided the trash containers. I don't know what the chief spoke to you about. I wasn't there. That's why I'm going to leave him a note. You were served with a notice for trash. It's a 5-day trash notice. And it's the chief's case, so I'll leave him a note.
What are we going to do when the trash gets all ripped apart?
It's his case, so I'm going to leave him a note.
I'm worried. And I've been told to keep my nose clean, not cause any trouble, and if you have to come out here again, you're going to arrest me. So I'm very frightened. I'm crying. I'm even afraid to leave my house because the caretaker keeps entering and you guys keep allowing it because you don't understand what an at-will tenant is.
All right. Like I said, I'll leave the chief a note and I'll go from there, okay?
Okay, thanks for your help.
That's all, Mike.
I don't really think anything needs to be said. The trash remained, and there's pictures, and it got torn up again, and we'll show you pictures.
Yeah.
Because we haven't shown any pictures so far.
No, we have not.
So we'll show the picture of the appearance ticket we got today from Chief Huber with the rest of the video.
Officer Higman served this to us, not.
Right, but it is Chief Huber came out this morning at 8 a.m.
Oh, okay.
and observed, I believe. That's what it says. Anyways, we will, yes, Chief Reginald Huber was deposed today, saying approximately 8 p.m. Okay, so we'll show this later, but yeah, that's what happened after all that. Okay, we've been up. Okay, so it's getting light outside, and we're preparing. We took the AC unit out of the window.
Yeah, there it is right there.
And we are preparing for them to show up at first light, just like you would prepare any fortress. They will be here. We've named names.
Mm-hmm.
They are out for blood. We are paranoid. We are unprotected. It's a matter of time before they get here in the morning, and they start their harassment. And we are sitting ducks until